Hey guys, so the person holding you back might be the future you, and we're going to talk about that in this video because we all aspire for more. We all are saying to ourselves, no, because I want to be better, I want to improve, and I want this for myself. But then we think about the now, we're living in the now, and then we're like, okay, but when this happens, and it's like, pause. No. How about today? So I've created some topics that I wanted to get into for this video, but yeah, so let's just jump right into it. Oh my gosh. Why am I so close to the camera? Anyways, okay. So the first thing is the future me fantasy. And the thing is that a lot of us like to say, oh, when okay, in 2 weeks when this happens, I'll start, or next Wednesday I'll start because I have to do it this day. Or when I get more confident, that's when this will happen. It's like, babes, how long have we been telling ourselves that? You're going to wake up and be the same you tomorrow. And not like, because, we are constantly changing. Like, something could happen literally an hour after you watch this video that changes the trajectory of your life, okay? And that's life. That's how it happens. But 9 times out of 10, if you're just going from yesterday to today to the next day, you're waking up the same person you were similarly to the day before. Not fully, okay? Because like I said, maybe that coworker at work tries you, so now you don't like them anymore, and you're a little bit different. Now you're thinking through a different lens. But just internally, you know what I'm saying? You're waking up with the same bosses you had the previous day, and that's only going to hold you back, saying that, oh, well, when this happens, I can finally start that, go to that org that I wanted to go to. Because but you genuinely have to start thinking like that now. We have to think like the future us now. And I've seen that in podcasts, and I've listened to that in audiobooks and stuff like that. But it is so true. Like when you genuinely think through that lens, like, okay, the future me wakes up and they go to the gym, or the future me, they eat healthier, or the future me quits doing this certain bad habit that I have. And once you say, okay, the future me stops doing that, but let me put those systems in place today. Let me stop doing that today. Let me start doing this today. And it genuinely just makes you think like, okay, you know what? I can't just wait for the future me, because if we keep saying the future us, we can see days, weeks down the road, we're still doing the same thing that the past us was doing, and the past us was doing, and now the current us is still stuck in that cycle, and it's not okay. It's not okay. So think about that. Boom. Don't get into the future me fantasy. Please, okay? Don't do it. The next topic is waiting also does feel productive, y'all. And this is the thing that a lot of people don't talk about, because I feel that there's so many videos on like, okay, doing this thing or finishing this task, like, okay, plan this out and do that. But in honesty, a lot of those things are just us waiting. For example, how many times have you said, okay, I have to do these tasks throughout the week, and let me plan them out. And then you end up planning them out, you end up researching, you end up going online, you end up searching, and then the next day you still have to research a little bit more. Then the next day you have to research a little bit more, plan a little bit more. And it's like, okay, at this point we're literally just procrastinating. We're just procrastinating because you can only you can only plan so much, and versus just getting in the field. And by getting in the field, I mean doing it, okay? Because me, I've been posting a YouTube video every day for over 150 days now. If you go to my channel right now, you can see the videos. Yesterday there was a video. The day before that there was a video. The month before that, 3 months ago, there was a video. And I've been posting every single day. And I remember before starting this YouTube channel, I was like researching. I was like, okay, like, should I like do this, or do I want to do this, or let me plan this out, or what about these videos? And I was just like, you know what? Let me get in the field. Let me get in the field. And now I'm in the field, and I'm still learning. Okay, some videos have 2 views, literally 2 views. Am I okay with that? Yes, obviously we all want a little bit more, but am I okay? I am, because I know that this video could blow up tomorrow. This video could blow up in 6 years. You know, YouTube loves that. You see a video from a random celebrity like 20 years ago, and you're like, why am I seeing this video from 2006? But hey, so yeah, I just had to get in the field instead of procrastinating because it's so easy for us to plan and research and do all this when in reality, we're not doing a thing. We're not doing anything that's actually going to better us. Instead of planning out this map to start this new thing, how about we actually just, maybe plan out a little bit? Like, yes, you can have a day or, some time frame, very short time frame to like plan out a little bit, but actually doing the thing is what's going to improve us and what's going to help us in the long term. Okay, okay, boom. So the next thing is that confidence doesn't come first. And I think I keep laughing because a lot of us nowadays, we really genuinely are like, I wish I was confident, or I just need to be confident, and then I can do this. Because I have so many conversations with friends about new endeavors that we want to pursue or try out or whatever. And a lot of people are like, okay, I want to do this, but I'm just not confident enough and I just can't do it. And I feel like we've got that reversed because you don't just, like me, for example, what's something? I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I could get on and, like, take a class and learn. But I'm saying, like, I'm not confident at riding a motorcycle. I've never, like, drove a motorcycle. But after I maybe take that motorcycle class, get my license, ride on a motorcycle a couple times, then the more times I ride on the motorcycle, the more confident I get. And now, after I'm so confident riding my motorcycle, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, like, who are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Branson. I'm the one that's riding on the motorcycle." And I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my mind. I could have said anything in the world, but a motorcycle just came to the mind. Anyways, but doing something, the repetition of an action, that is what makes you confident. Like me, I didn't just wake up one day doing theater, doing acting, and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm so confident. No, it took a long time. Like even now, I still get stage fright sometimes. Like I'll write, and it's not, my stage fright is not like bad. Like some people like literally can't go on stage. No, mine is just like, oh girl, I'm scared. I'm gonna step on that stage though. But it's like, whoo, this is a lot. This is a lot. Okay, there are people out there. Hold on, wait. Can I do this? Okay, I can do this. Come on, let's go. So mine does like get there sometimes, but sometimes it's like, okay, come on, let's go. Let's do the show. How you doing? But yeah, so doing the action is actually what brings the confidence, not the other way around. So don't say I need to be confident or I wish I could do this, but I'm just not there yet. And it's like, boo. Without ever doing the thing, without ever trying the thing, you won't ever get there. We have to start the thing before we believe, before we're confident. Even with YouTube, I started before I was confident. And here we are. And it's crazy because now when I film videos, I genuinely feel like I can just talk. And like I think this is also me like writing some notes down as well, because I think in my first few videos I didn't. So I was really like here like, hi guys, how you doing? What are we gonna talk about? But after literally 100 plus videos, I can now just speak normally, and I feel like myself. Like I don't know, for a while I felt like I was losing who like the way of my speaking, the way of my patterns, because I would just go to work or I would I don't know, it was a lot of meaningless conversation, to be honest. But now it's like, oh, this is who I am. This is how I speak. This is my normal like cadence. You know what I'm saying? So this is me. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Thanks. Anyways, the next thing I want to say is negotiating with yourself. Guys, something that we've all been doing, that we all have done before, negotiating with yourself. And what I mean by that is that there is always going to be an excuse. For example, let's say you're trying to start going to the gym and you wake up and it's like 5 a.m. before your job, before you have to get there, and you're like, ooh, but if I really get out of this bed, I'll be tired at work. Sleep. Okay. You go throughout the day, you wake up in an hour, and then you go to work, and then you're sad that you didn't go to the gym. And then the next day you wake up again and you're like, ooh, I could work out right now, but my stomach, I ate a heavy dinner last night. I don't know if it'd be good for me to work out right now. Sleep. Okay, boom. You're sad again at the end of the day when you ate that big meal and you didn't go to the gym. And then the next day, another excuse. And I just use the gym, but this goes for every part of life. Guys, stop negotiating with yourselves like you're literally a professional negotiator. Like, no. We need to get on that autopilot. And what I mean by that is that when you rely on simply motivation, it's always a guaranteed you're going to lose. Because when we genuinely just think to ourselves, like, Okay, like when we're in that moment of motivation, like I can do this. Like, okay, no, I'm motivated. It only lasts for this long. And then after that, you're back to square one where you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do this, or I wish I could be like this, but we're not acting on it because the motivation left. But we have to kick in that override, that autopilot, that discipline, because the motivation will always leave. It will always leave. Okay, guys? So stop negotiating with yourselves. Please, 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 and just do. If there's something that literally, think about something that you want to get better at or quit or whatever. Think about a bad habit you want to quit. Think about something that you really want to start doing. Think about it. And say you're gonna do that. Say you're gonna do that. And if it's an everyday thing, if it's an everyday thing, say I'm going to do this every day. Or if it's every other day or once a week thing that you like, if it's like that or whatever, just think about it, say you're gonna do that. And no matter what, you're going to do that. You're going to do that. Okay? Okay. No, I'm serious. Okay. Okay. That's basically the end of the video because I could go on forever and ever about this, but I think you guys got the gist. I think you got the gist. Don't let future you hold you back, okay? Because future you wants the present you to do everything so that future you can thrive, you know? But if you keep constantly thinking about, oh, when I'm like this, or when I get this, or when I feel like this, I'll do that, your future you is saying, no, babes, you have to do it. Past me has to do that. Oh my gosh, this is such a movie. Anyways, thank y'all for watching this video. I hope you got a little inspiration. I love y'all so much. Watch my other videos if you like to enjoy me talk. And again, thank you. Love y'all so much, and bye.